So my old bag, also known as the BBB, or big black bag. Well, thing is, I found it way too big and I needed something smaller. Something no woman ever said. Or man, I don't know, you do you. But the thing is, I kind of wanted something more portable for my things and I didn't really want to carry a big ass backpack to school. So let's start with the bag I'm using. I don't know why I made that really bad French accent. So let's start with the bag I'm using. Who knew I'll be talking about bags in a bag tour? So the bag I'm using is this handbag or laptop bag. I don't really know what you call this. I'm just gonna call it a laptop bag. I actually got this for free from Old School Studio PH. They were kind enough to send this bag for free. The perks of being a YouTuber, wow. And you know me, I love free things. They're not paying me or anything to make this video. Like, I genuinely use this for everyday school. I was in the market for a small bag and coincidentally they reached out to me. I'm sorry to think that they're listening through my phone. It's made of synthetic leather and it's quite nice. It's quite sturdy and durable. And so far, with me using it, it's been keeping up with me. And trust me, I'm not very gentle with my things. It's a lot smaller. It's a lot more compact than my old backpack. And I really like that it's small. I'm talking about my bag, of course. It's very minimal design. There's not really much going on, which is the style I'm going for. Since I also don't really wear complicated clothes, I really feel like this bag really complements my style, as if I had any style to begin with. Now, the bag itself is pretty useful. I mean, of course, it's a bag. It has to be useful. Jokes aside, I really like the simplicity of the bag. I think it's really what it makes it so nice. The compartments are decently sized. There are 2 side pockets and the main compartment. One of the side compartments can be opened with this magnetic tab thing. I don't really know what to call it, so I'm just going to call this a magnetic nipple. The other compartment can be opened with a zipper, and I really like that both compartments can be opened differently. It means that I can use one compartment to mainly access things, while the other compartment with the zipper can be used to store things, which I wouldn't necessarily need to access immediately. It's almost like they thought of these things. Wow! The main compartment, when opened up, gives you 2 main divisions as well as a small zipper compartment inside. So you could put like your laptop or your iPad inside. Yeah, there's no way I'm putting my huge hunk of laptop inside. Like, unless I'm in architecture or some shit, I'm no way I'm bringing that dish. Yeah, no. Alright, let's get started with the actual what's in my bag. First things first, in this compartment of the bag with the magnetic nipple is where I keep my umbrella. I always bring an umbrella since I live in a place that literally rains almost every day, which is very annoying because molds are literally everywhere. Like, even in the places where I thought it was impossible for a mold to cultivate. Like, what the fuck? Now, obviously, when my umbrella's wet, I don't put it back inside my bag because I'm a sane person and I wouldn't want my bag to smell like the rain. I learned my lesson with that one. Now, the umbrella I'm using is a generic one I got from the streets. No, I'm not saying I sold this, I'm saying I bought this from the streets. Alright, moving on to my other compartment of the bag, which has a zipper. Now let's go through the things I store in this compartment, starting with my power bank. This is a 20k milliamp power bank with a fast charging from Ugreen, and they actually sent me this a long time ago, and you know how I am with free stuff. Yes, please. Okay, for real though, I've actually been using this for a while now, and it's an actual decent power bank. For starters, the design is pretty minimal, which I really like. It's hefty and it's built well, and it has 3 ports, 2 USB-Cs and 1 USB-A. And the best part is that one of the Type-C ports has a fast 100 watt charge, which is just I like it. Now the thing is, I can't really go out without my power bank because my phone that I'm using, which is the Z Flip 5, is just the worst when it comes to battery. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my phone. I always wanted a flip phone, but holy shit, does this run out of battery quickly. I can barely survive the whole day with this phone without charging it. God damn it. And of course, with the power bank, I also carry a Type-C to Type-C connector to charge my phone and to make use of the fast charge. Because, you know, I'm a very impatient man and I want my stuff charged quickly. I like my things fast, like my non-existent car. I'm a YouTuber, why don't I have like 6 Lambos already? Moving on, we have my sunscreen. And without it, I would practically look like this. Now the thing is, I always bring my sunscreen around in case the sun decides to just cancel my whole career, which is like every day from 5 AM to 7 PM. Just in case I ever need to top up my face with more sunscreen, I just bring an extra one, which is the one I'm using for my bag. This is from cosrx, which is your aloe soothing sunscreen, SPF 50+, PA++. plus. Why the hell are there so many pluses here? Like legit, they can't even decide how many pluses they want for their product. Like, come on, cosrx. Next up we have is my moisturizer spray from aestura. Aestura? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but this is my moisturizer spray. It's like a mist spray for your face. Basically, you spray this all over your face for a facial. Okay, yeah, I'm not saying those words. Those words are not coming out of my mouth. Now, I usually spray this on my face when I feel like my skin is literally drying off or peeling off. Though, since I already have a skincare in the morning, I don't really find myself having to spray my face most of the time. Most of the time, my face is okay, but if ever I do come to a time where I do need to keep my face moisturized, I bring this and I just spray it on my face. Next up we have is my hair clay, and I use this to style my hair. Now the thing is, I really try and avoid applying too much clay because I found it to make my hair really oily as the day goes by. So generally I just try to leave it at one application per day. Unless I really do need to style my hair for that special someone in school. I wish that was the case, but I have no time for that shit. Like for real, the only thing I care about right now is that I want to graduate. And finally, the part you've all been waiting for. The main compartment. Ooh, let's go. No one's clapping. I'm just alone recording this voiceover. Starting off, when you open the main compartment, is my iPad. Specifically the iPad Air 5. I bought this a few years ago, and pretty much for the past 2 years of my time in dentistry, I've only been using the iPad and it's been serving me well. Yes, Android fanboys, I know you're disappointed, but if you're still having that Apple Android debate until now, then either you're 9 years old or you're stuck in 2013. It's not a laptop by any means. I don't know why Apple tried to push that whole thing of the iPad replacing your entire laptop. It's an iPad. It's not called an iLap, and there's no way you're going to see this on my lap anytime soon. I still rely on my computer at home, however, I pretty much use this iPad exclusively for my notes and PDFs. It's light, it's easy to carry, and the screen is big enough for notes and PDFs. It's pretty much the only thing I need. Now, the only issue is that I'm not super well versed with the Apple ecosystem, so when someone has to share a file with me, I have to remind myself that airdrop is not a World War term. Now, sometimes I also put my power bank inside the main bag. Now, the reason why I don't put this all the time inside the main compartment is I find it making my bag a little clumped up. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but if ever, sometimes I put my power bank into little pockets inside the main compartment, and it just fits perfectly. Wait. Yeah, why don't I just put my power bank here? What is wrong with me? But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really keep things inside the main compartment other than my iPad. In the small zipper compartment is where I keep all my coins. I just keep them all there because it's very useful to keep change readily accessible, especially here in the Philippines. AKA paying for our test papers, which I still don't get, but whatever. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this What's on My Bag tour. I will now go and contemplate about life in the corner. Don't forget to drink your water, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no smoke, and mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't dig out. Finally got a call from a girl I wanna dig out. Hooked it up for later as I hit the dope, thinking will I live another 24? I gotta go, cause I got me a drop.